On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. All kinds of running room. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They'd hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Bruins have moved it inside the 20. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. What a great job settling in on the road and threatening to score now here on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. 2nd and goal for the offense. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Trying to push their way into the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bruins!
And everything works out for the offense, right? They went for it on 4th and 1 earlier. It was a big decision, a big gamble. They got it, and now you pay it off with the touchdown. Head coach is loving that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So UCLA's offense will go to work for the first time. A big challenge for both of these quarterbacks, Jesse, is dealing with a ball-hawking free safety on the other side.
Oh, you're right, Reese. QBs better be good with their eyes. Better not stare down wide receivers in this one, because if you float the ball down the middle of the field, that's getting picked.
And these guys are going to be right in the middle of the field, flying all over the field, and quarterbacks will make sure that they are locked in and not throwing the ball near those guys.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? The Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now, because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Dropping back, it's Freeman. They'll run the screen. Still running at the 40. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Fast motion from the offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, UCLA!
Number 87.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that is an all-too-familiar sight. Listen, this team won last week, but they gave up 4 sacks. They got to protect this young man early in this game. Don't set the tone, and let's not go back to last week.
And the Bulls decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll bring it back. It's Parker. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds his tight end. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. On the move. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run the option. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. The Bruins have their offense in high gear. They go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Quarterback empties his backfield. On the move. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. To throw, it's Freeman. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. That is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. Offense headed back to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Gets it out quickly. At the 35, he's got room. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And that's just a great individual effort by the wide receiver. He catches this ball way short of the sticks, but because he's able to make the defender miss, now he's able to get the extra yards and turn that into an explosive play.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Caught over the middle. It's Maldonado. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Makes his connection. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They'll put the tight end in motion. He leaves it with his back. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. It'll be a draw. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And it's a fake. They fake it, pitch it to the tight end. And there's the tackle, but the fake field goal works well enough to pick up a 1st down. After missing that 46-yard field goal attempt, they'll have it 1st and 10 from their own 29. Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. It's a draw. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. They're setting up the screen. Nifty little dance step. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. This time he's got his man.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a win.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Bulls are rolling down the field. Trying to pound it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop him again on 2nd and goal? From the shotgun, the inside give. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Now adjusting. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
On to attempt the try. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Ball State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Schumann Stadium, one of the more fun places to watch a game in all of college football.
Comes out throwing on first down.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Indiana. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They'll try the run. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking for a man. It's Freeman. He's got his man. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Bruins will call on their punt team. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, David. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Give to the running back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Putting together a nice drive. Couple of first downs in the books. Now 1st and 10 from the 44. Lets it fly. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The handoff as they run the counter play here.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Movement here from the tight end. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Makes the catch. It's Fox. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. 3 on the board. The kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UCLA will go back to work on offense. He'll start this drive firing. That's caught. It's Parker. At the 40, there he goes. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Freeman. Got his man quickly. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Now on first down from the 40. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Finds the tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive.
That makes the score UCLA 17, Buffalo 10.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Trying to set the tone with the run. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Power football with the run. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Fox. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. They'll give it to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Wide out in motion. Off the play fake. Grab near the sticks. It's Maldonado. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Give to the back. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. With the catch, it's Maldonado. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll go to the ground. Makes one man miss. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Picks up what he can and then slides. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The run to the left. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. The Bruins have this offense rolling.
And that's good enough for first down.
They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Setting up the screen. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And the Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Freeman. Got it set up on the outside. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Bruins send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Quick completion to the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. They'll try to get it through the air. He's going to run it. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. To the air on first down. Takes the easy completion. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
He'll pull it on the read. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Looking to throw for it. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Give to the running back. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Here's the handoff. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Lining up from the 34 on first down. They're going to test that run defense to the right here.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Throws to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And the Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. Here's the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. One final play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. Trying to take it back. Past the 10. Touchdown, Bruins! How about that D coming up with a play like that?
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense, trying to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball game. This defense just stepped up in a big moment.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. TCU is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that hasn't been stopped since that group stepped off the bus. They're up by 31 over the Astronauts. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. He's looking to throw it. Out of the backfield, he's open. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll go with the 5 wide out set on 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. The Bulls are flying down the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's got it down the middle.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
The short hands. It's Fox. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
And 1st down for the offense.
Back to the air one more time. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. They go to the draw. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. It's caught. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
And that's enough for another Bulls first down.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Gets open down the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback will keep it. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
UCLA 24, Buffalo 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the ground with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He'll throw it. Working the middle, it's complete. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. They think there's room to run to the right here.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Shakes off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Handoff to the single running back. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Pocket starts to... And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Brings up third down.
First priority is to take care of the ball here. And that pass picked off. Got room on the return. Oh, that was a terrific return as he takes it to the 9.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Trying to break the plane on 2nd and goal. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd. And he's got it! Touchdown, UCLA!
Touchdown.
You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Lining up for the PAT.
Calling for the extra point.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
17.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Got the back over the middle. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all she wrote. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. big situations arise in games, they're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.